been confirmed that the aliens have landed. It's been confirmed that the aliens have landed. It's been confirmed that the aliens have landed. It's been confirmed that the aliens have
landed. Hello, and welcome to the second podcast of the Space Marine Private Club. We provide the source of news in the Facebook community, including role players, trolls, games, and more. In order to do this, we have speakers to represent these groups. Tonight, we have the Solemn Turbo, that would be myself.
The Alpha North. Next person, please.
And I guess I'll do mine. Vet King 95.
I'm the Undead Echoes.
I'm Captain X Awesome, also known as Delat.
I'm Pez the Badass.
And the Dumbass.
Shut up. And we have a very special guest, Marcus Fox.
Also known as Montana to some people.
We'll just put Marcus Fox for now.
Yeah.
No, it's fine, by the way.
We don't use our roleplay names.
No.
This is my roleplay name.
Well,
we know you as
Oh shit.
Alright, well,
Anyway.
Dallas, I think you should start us off and give us some talking about Destiny.
Destiny, alright, it's worth it.
Totally worth it.
On February 17th, Bungie plans to reveal the information behind their new game that they are publishing with Activision called Destiny. Sometime tomorrow. Or whenever you're watching. So, yeah.
Actually,
That's
did any of you...
That's
Did any
tomorrow?
of you... yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, snap. It is tomorrow.
Yeah.
I was wondering, did any of you ever notice in Halo 3 ODST that there's a billboard that actually says Destiny Awaits?
I have noticed that.
Yeah, I think I've seen that too.
It's got the white ball hovering over the Earth, so it's kind of a, hinting.
Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler. Right.
The white ball, by the way, is known as the Traveler.
Cool story.
It was leaked.
Yep.
Hey, I made a crawler.
Replacing the ball.
Alright, so, what's next?
Well, for fans of the popular TV show Walking Dead, from March 23rd, they will be releasing a new game based on the television series. Now, some people may be familiar with the Telltale Games version, which was based on comic books. This game will take place before the series began, following the adventures of Daryl and Mel Dixon as they go around and pretty much just fuck everything.
I actually have to say, the Telltale Games version was was, in my opinion, a great game, and I mean, one game, didn't it get Game of the Year? If I'm not
Yeah.
I
mistaken.
believe so, yeah.
Guys,
Good game.
no spoilers. No spoilers. Only on episode 3 of that. No spoilers.
I'm not, I didn't really play much
I'm
of
not
it,
even
but-
playing it. I'm just watching two best friends play.
Well, from what I've seen, the angles that they use in that game, as far as like controlling and everything, it's so much different than any game that's ever been done.
Yeah.
I think it's what made it. That's what made it. I think that's what really gave it such a good hit with the fans and the community. I mean, it's just something different, and I mean, kind of correlates to like the way Halo was in 2001. I mean, who thought?
It's got a bunch of glitching errors in it. I mean, that's what I've seen so far. However, the gameplay is actually really, really good.
It's
Yeah.
different for sure.
Yeah.
I think my favorite part of that, the whole thing, has to be game evolves around your choices. Basically,
Yeah,
right.
that's
everyone's fate is in your hands. I like that kind of when games do that.
You're right, and it.
Almost like you are in the apocalypse. It's kind of cool.
And it's not like, when a game evolves around your choices, the way they've said it does games like Fable or Deus Ex, where they've been, they'll give you a bit of an alternate ending, maybe. This game,
And-
the whole series, from like episode 1, the choice you make will influence something that happens in the final episode. It's amazing.
Right, and what's also nice about that is, say, you know how you go through play Halo and you go back and like, well, I know what's already gonna happen. Say you can go back and it has a high replay value just because you can go back and make a different option, say if you start over again, and just see what happens next around that option because you don't know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
So it has a high replay value for sure.
Okay, guys, who all here's played the first 2 episodes?
I played
Like,
the first episode. To
I've,
be honest, that's
I've,
all I played.
I've finished the whole series.
I haven't
Okay.
played any. I'm watching a comedy series about it. Two Best Friends Play, where it's just
I love Two Best Friends.
dude. Two Best Friends Play is awesome.
Shout out.
No,
You know what else is awesome?
what?
RWBY by Rooster Teeth. That looks really good right now.
Yeah, it does.
Mate,
I'm excited.
I know. I've seen the white trailer. That is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I want that sword.
I was skeptical
She
when I
has
first
that.
saw
Really cool. I want
the
that.
first trailer. I was really skeptical. Like when I'm not a big anime kind of guy.
Yeah,
But when I'm like, I saw something like, you know, this looks like something a mix of Zelda, Skyrim, and everything else to pull into one thing.
Yeah.
And I'm actually really excited to see it. So, and it also brings me to a point. RTX tickets are available. Is anybody going to RTX?
I wish.
I wish.
Yeah.
Being able to go, but it's gonna cost a lot of money flying into
Right.
California. Shit.
Yeah, I'm not going. I wish I could, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
same.
I know people who are going from the Griffball community, and griffballhub.com and stuff like that. So.
If I get a job and get enough money for it, then yeah, of course I'm going. But first, I gotta get that stuff.
Something I just remembered that Gerbil pointed out earlier on Facebook was that RWBY is probably like the only anime that Josh has ever complimented or, you know,
Oh,
not insulted.
It's
Italia,
it's-
burn with fire.
Good for it.
But I would like to pitch in at this point, now that Matt has brought up Skyrim, that the trailer for Skyrim Online has just been released, and it's amazing. It really,
Really?
is.
I mean the MMO,
Pardon?
the MMO
Yes.
online play. I wish I had a better computer. I'd definitely go and play it, but my computer is very slow. So
Due to
luckily,
mass release of the last Skyrim games, I would expect this one would be released on different platforms. I mean, you know, it would be nice to have an MMO that was released on
Right.
console as well as on PC, which I think this one will be, because I mean, consoles have that capability now, and they have for a while.
oh yeah. And that's another thing. Has anybody seen the news about the new PS4 leaked, controller?
No.
oh yeah, my friend showed me that.
Looks like they're going for more of a Xbox feel.
Of course they are.
Pretty much there's something in the mouth.
Perfect.
Of the look
Yeah.
at it.
And that's always been a funny debate in my friendships with friends. It's like they always cry about how big the Xbox controller is, when really the PlayStation controller is probably the most uncomfortable thing I've ever used in my life. And
Yeah.
I've had both systems at the same time, and I've always preferred the Xbox controller just because it just fits right in your hand perfectly. And while the other hand, like the PlayStation controller, I think is too small, and you're like bumping your, like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. That's my opinion.
PlayStation controller feels really bad, like when you're holding it. Like you don't really have much room to move your hand.
Yeah, right.
Speaking of fails that are made by PlayStation, I recently had the horror of having to review the PS Vita for a radio show that my father's doing, and it was utterly terrible. It's got to be one of the worst experiences I've had in my life.
Hold on. Is it worse than DS?
Way worse. The problem with
I
Oh my
actually kind of like the DS, in my opinion.
Don't diss the DS. The DS
No, I'm
yeah,
not.
man, it's awesome.
I'm not dissing this. I have one. It's just I was addicted to it for the first 2 years, and I'm just like, the only thing I even play on it actually is Sapphire, Pokemon Sapphire. It's the only thing I use it for anymore.
Yeah,
I used to
dude,
I used to Pokemon Platinum. Dude,
Is that it? Is that-
I've noticed it gets so bad. In Pokemon Platinum, I almost caught every Pokemon from Kanto to Sinnoh in Platinum.
The other reason
I'm
is
still
so
working
big-
on my Pokemon. I stopped for a while, and I'm actually getting back into it.
Yeah. I didn't bother with the Unova region in the new X and Y. I'm not gonna bother with them.
And I'm really upset with the new evolution of Eevee. It looks too girly.
I know. That was
Yeah.
my problem with it. It's too like gender biased almost.
Well, no, the Pokemon first off looks too toned down as what it used to. It used to be edgy, and the Pokemon just look like cool, and now they're just
I
like
know.
little girl toys. It's no
Yeah.
offense to girls. No offense to girls. I mean,
It'll always be my favorite.
I think that the best of the games was Sapphire, Ruby, and Leaf Green, or Emerald. Sorry, Fire Red, Leaf
like
Green,
Silver.
Emerald.
What
Ruby,
are you
and
talking
Sapphire.
about? Dude, blue is where it's at.
I like Silver. They were pretty good.
Yellow was not. It was
Well, because
Well, the
the thing
Yellow
about,
was okay, but blue I had first, so I gotta go with Pokemon Blue.
Actually, I'm going to rephrase what I said. Everything before,
That one.
I think Diamond and Pearl was probably the last good Pokemon game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my
I like
opinion.
Platinum because you could go for both Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, I like Platinum was good. Platinum, I like Platinum.
I didn't get to get
I like
Platinum,
it.
so I would know, but that's just my opinion.
Platinum's
Well,
good. I like the best reason I did reason I loved it was because I got to catch Garantina in that thing, and it was just so awesome with Garantina.
The thing about Gold and Silver was it was basically like the reawakening of Ho-Oh and Lugia, because
Yeah.
they did that back in another Pokemon game, didn't they?
Fire Red.
Yeah.
Fire Red and Green.
Yeah,
But-
and then they just they put a modern reamp on it.
Yeah, that's right.
It's nice.
Well, no, in Fire Red you could get 3 of the legendary birds, which was Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. But you couldn't get Lugia, as far as I know. At least I haven't found them. But yeah,
You can't get them. You can't.
That's a shame. That really is a shame. I got all 3 of the. I got the other 3 birds, which took freaking forever.
In my
I would have, but I was screwed over by one of who I called a friend at the time. He had no idea what he was doing, and he claimed to know. And so he took the controller from me and just started playing. And then I only have Articuno. He messed up Moltres, Zapdos, and Mewtwo.
Jesus, dude.
Oh,
And
that
you only get
sucks.
one
Yeah.
shot at them. If you lose that fight, or if you run away, or if they run away, you're finished. You don't get a
Exactly. He didn't run away or anything. He defeated them. He beat them up.
What? Why would you do that?
Because he's an idiot. That's why.
And of course, you've got to save your Master Ball from you too, because you can't use the Master Ball on the birds. It's just
Yeah, I think when he took it, he used the Master Ball on like a Dodrio or something like that. I'm like, dude, really?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's just as bad as saying, oh my gosh, there's a Zubat Master Ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Although I've got to say, I do have to use like an Ultra Ball on to catch an Abra, because those things just teleport away.
Yeah.
That's all right to do. I mean, those freaking Abra Alakazams and
Yeah.
I mean,
But they're worth it. They really are worth it if you train them up.
In my opinion, though, my favorite game out of all of the random Pokemon games would have to be XD Gale of Darkness. I did like that bit. It was fairly... I mean, getting Eevee as a starter, and then having at one point a choice to choose like what stone or shard you wanted for your Eevee loop for your evolution. Like, I thought it was interesting.
Hey guys,
The shadow Pokemon aspect of it, new aspect of the game. It's-
Wait, wasn't that the one that was like really old?
It's the one for GameCube.
Oh yeah, I love that game.
I know, it was awesome. You were
Oh,
saying,
that's
Sven?
right. The Pokemon game for Game. I haven't played that in forever.
You know what though? I have to say I'm really happy with what I'm seeing as far as finally changing the Pokemon games to where it's 3D. That should have been done on the original DS,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or at least make it a console game for the Wii. I mean, what was Pokemon
they did
Revolution?
They did that back for the GameCube. They did that.
That's true. I didn't have a GameCube, so
I
I
still
was a
have.
little biased.
I still have
My
mine.
friend had one that
For the GameCube, Nintendo just screwed up.
Yeah.
Like I don't like the Wii. I mean,
The
it
Wii was
cool.
cool. It's just
It was cool.
got way too many problems. Mine
Yeah.
broke down like after 2 months of play.
And also the lack of interesting games.
Yeah.
It's a family-oriented system more than the Xbox or PlayStation. So obviously you're gonna have less, like say, rated M games, and obviously like you got those console titles like Halo for the Xbox and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And, it makes it a big difference. And Nintendo's just I think they're just recycling things.
Well,
Yeah.
one of their recycles that have done very well is the Skylanders series, which is a recycle of Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah.
That is interesting. Yeah.
Which we should know from our child, because I mean, it was one of the biggest games of the time.
I want to know, how did we get from Destiny to Pokemon so quick?
I don't know.
Because we're cool like that.
You
Well,
know
that's
what?
what the top-
That reminds
Hold
me.
Hold on. Is this was the topic of Pokemon? What is your guys' favorite types? Like fire, ice, lightning, shit like that? I like
That's a tough
grass. I like grass types the best.
Fire or
That
electric?
fucking Ivysaur. Bro.
I would have to say fire. Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Fire or electric, definitely.
I don't know. I mean, first Pokemon I had was Squirtle, and I got like level 100 Blastoise, so I gotta go
Dude,
wild.
Torterra right up here.
Dude, Torterra is cool.
Torterra, yeah.
Torterra, man.
Dude, that was
Boss.
that was a
Like
cool-
that earthquake.
Torterra was a pimp.
One of my
that was a good Pokemon.
Yeah, dude, I got Blastoise, Torterra, and Typhlosion.
Oh, that is dude. Typhlosion, my dude.
is awesome.
Dude, Typhlosion is just boss.
favorite route from is Blaziken, who's fighting and fight. I mean,
Oh,
Actually, I
Blaziken's
think- okay.
badass.
I'm actually going to say my favorite Pokemon is probably Arceus.
Fralgator was better than Typhlosion.
Dude,
Oh, yeah?
what? Like,
I had, I had,
Screw Gator.
I had an actual.
Fralgator was better. I love Totodile.
Dude,
the
screw
same.
that.
When I had Diamond, I beat it like 3 times, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to GameStop, get an actual play. So I did, and I had codes where you can get shiny Pokemon at level 99 anywhere you want, any Pokemon. So I just went into the grass as soon as I started the game, got an Arceus level 99 shiny, and then I just ran through the walls, went to the Elite Four immediately, beat the game in 10 minutes.
Nice.
Nice.
Well,
game is always fun.
I noticed when I was looking around at like release dates for video games was something that I've played the open beta demo for the multiplayer was Crisis 3. It's coming out 2 days after Bungie releases their info on Destiny. So, and I thought that looked like a very good game. I mean, the hunter mode's kind of like Flood for Halo 4. Yeah, I thought it was fairly interesting.
well, on the topic of Halo, I did some research, and 343 is slowly shutting down servers for Halo 3.
seriously?
Oh,
Sad.
Dude, that's
They've started to slowly shut down individual servers for it, so it's slowly losing power, like Halo did for the computer and Xbox.
Well, good
Oh
thing
yeah, I think Halo 2, you can no longer play Halo 2 multiplayer.
Nope, they dropped that.
Yeah, as of like last Friday or something.
see, that's stupid because, I mean, Halo 3, in my opinion, is definitely worth going back and just playing with friends.
Yeah,
Like, I'll go back and play that all the time.
yeah.
and now it's just gonna be.
Well,
You can still have, like, private matches and stuff.
I finally got my rogue helmet yesterday. It took that long for me to get the rogue helmet. It was like, yeah. Which, this is one thing that disappointed me about Halo 4 was the rogue helmet. The fact it looks nothing like it did in Halo 3.
A lot of the helmets are like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Scout was one of the few that looked fairly similar, like Mark.
Well,
6.
I mean, in my opinion, the Scout in Halo 4 is better. I didn't like the Scout in Halo 3.
I like
Yeah, same.
Halo. My opinion is
And also the fact that they didn't have any ODST stuff was... also
Yeah, they
amazing.
need ODST stuff.
no. I suppose the recruit is the closest thing we have to ODST.
Yeah, still.
Well, just to steer the topic a bit from Dallas talking about games that are coming, who here has played Slender?
I
Yeah.
want to. I want to.
But my...
Yes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I heard about that.
Coming on March 26th, written by the writers of the Marble Hornets series, is Slender: The Arrival. It is the second game
Oh, yeah.
of the series, and
Oh, no.
it features multiple levels, some of the best graphics I've seen so far, and it's just phenomenal. I mean, it's what I've seen. It's designed. So now you play from the perspective of the camera, you've got the force in front of you. Slender Man is much better designed. He's far more aggressive. He's storyline, multiple levels, and it's just going to be absolutely amazing. They,
And I also read that there's going to be different enemies too,
yeah,
along with Slenderman.
we'll post up a link to the trailer in this video as well, just so viewers can have a look at that. I've seen the trailer; it's absolutely amazing. The development team is Blue Isle Studios. Like I said, it's being written by the same people who brought us Marble Hornets, which is the most popular Slenderman video series thing on YouTube.
Oh, what are they up to now?
They're continuing with the series. They upload at random points in time to make it seem more.
I know, but dude, what number are they at? I think I stopped at 63.
They're on 65, I think.
Alright, I'll have to watch that later today.
And something else I noticed on this website where I'm looking at the release dates, due to one of the people in the party who I know likes the game series, March 19th, Gears of War Judgment will be released.
Yeah.
Oh my dude, I need to get that game. I gotta get some money for that.
That game.
It was decent.
Fuck you.
Have not played it. I'm looking forward to eventually buying one of the games at least.
Yeah, dude, I need to get the game.
I don't think Gears of War 2. I gotta say, it was pretty good. Not my favorite, but I was having a good time with my brother.
So you haven't played 3 at all, or have you played
Nope.
3?
Nope, I only played 2. And me and my brother mainly only played Horde mode.
You got to play 3 because 3's Horde mode is all new. You know, you can build turrets and defenses. It's really fun when you play Horde mode.
It's fun. In my opinion, 2 is better though.
Well, 2 is just straight. It's just no cover, no nothing. You know.
Exactly.
But with 3, it's like when I played it, it almost seemed too easy to get to round 50.
Yeah.
With you're playing with full people, and they've got the upgrades for all the turrets, all the robots, and the cover and everything. It seems too easy.
Yeah. Which is why I like 2 better.
Hey guys,
What?
Yeah.
what was your guys' opinion on does anyone here play Medal of Honor Warfighter?
Nope.
I haven't played it.
Medal of Honor is going to be one of the games that was left behind in the first-person shooter genre. It's just
Actually, I bought it. I bought it in the campaign. It's not half bad.
Well, didn't it come out with when every other big release was coming out? Like, didn't it come out around like Battlefield 3 coming out and Call of Duty coming out? It was kind of just forgotten about.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was like there was a big hype for it. It's a new Medal of Honor game that it's like EA dropped the bomb on like Battlefield 3, and then Treyarch came out with a Call of Duty, and then just kind of got left behind.
yeah.
And eventually, Halo 4 came out. That just almost finished it off. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just was forgotten about.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you've really got to time your releases and stuff like really well. I mean, that was bad. Another first that got was Brothers in Arms. Don't know if any of you played something from that series.
No, I didn't do that one.
It was a relatively good game, but the problem is that pretty much every first-person shooter since like 2000 years, 2000 there, has done World War II, has done Cold War. It's sort of becoming tired now. But that's like one of the reasons that Halo does so well, is that it's not doing the repetitive cycle.
There's not many games like it that just recycle material.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Like how many games have you played that's been in World War II?
God, at least 20.
Medal of Honor was in it. What else?
Call
was
of
in
Duty.
it?
Call of
Call
Duty
of
was in
Duty,
like
yeah.
4 times.
Battlefield, I think, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
There's Battlefield 1945. There's Paratrooper. There's Toy Soldiers. There's
I want my game where it takes place during the Civil War. That's not Assassin's Creed.
okay, well,
That was the Revolutionary War.
Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed.
dude, that was revolutionary.
okay, guys,
Oh,
Well,
that's
hello.
I want the Civil War.
guys,
Man, Abraham Lincoln.
you have a new arrival
Luke?
apparently.
Look.
Would our new arrival,
Just snuck in.
like to introduce herself?
No.
How about yes?
No,
Yeah.
I can smell you, Liz.
Listen,
I
I
don't
can
care.
smell you.
I can.
This is XX. This is, our new guest is XX Dance, everybody.
It's not fucking XX dance. Jesus Christ,
It's,
Pen.
it's Snow Tiger. Like
God
This
damn
why
it.
you hell.
Fucked up again.
everything.
It's 10. What do you expect?
Hurts
Yeah,
my
but,
batteries now.
So I'm just
Oh.
gonna let you know right now that my computer won't be on much longer. So if I just leave out of nowhere, that's why. But I want to touch really quick on Destiny. Once again, what do you guys think Destiny will be about? Give me your opinions.
From what I've seen of like the concept art or the pictures that have been released, it almost looks like a combination of Star Wars and Halo.
I agree.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, I can see that.
Star Halo.
information.
Star Wars and Halo. So much boss.
Enter.
So much
It's Bungie. What do you expect?
Leak-
And I'm expecting it to be game of the year, in my opinion. I think it's going to be a game of the year. Well, I mean, it's Bungie. I mean, what's...
If it's not game of the year, it's gonna be most anticipated because it's made by
Oh.
Bungie.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
But you know what's going to be weird, though? The weirdest thing out of all this is Bungie's going to be competing against Halo.
Their
It's
own
a-
game.
It's a...
Game.
That's
How do you outsell your own game?
Well, this escalated quickly.
And the next Halo game should be about like 2 years from now ish, somewhere around.
Three, more like 3.
No, because they've done like 3 different for the first 3 they did like 3-year gaps.
3 or 4 year gaps.
In
But ODST doesn't really count because that was off the same engine as Halo 3.
I'm counting the 1, 2, and 3. There was 2001, 2004, 2007. So I'm guessing 2012, 2015 would be next.
Well, they like to make sure their games are good, tweaked up,
Call of
looking
Duty.
nice. Yeah, I was gonna use Call of Duty as an example. They just pump them out like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Right. And
It's
that's
like, hey, every year there's a new Call of Duty game that's generally the same as the last one.
Yeah, it doesn't really change at all.
Like Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 were just the same damn game.
Yep.
In like 2 minutes. This is fun.
It's actually a good.
That brings up it was something that was posted on Facebook quite a while ago. Was I don't remember what magazine it was, but they gave I think it was like Mario Kart 7 or something a low score because they didn't change anything, but they gave Call of Duty game like a 9.5.
Jeez.
It's because
No
was
sense is
it
made.
Game Informer?
I don't think it was Game Informer.
Well,
Because-
I'm on Game Informer right now.
Because I had a Game Informer magazine, like a month or 2 ago.
I have
and
one right now.
showed, like for their Game of the Year stuff, Halo 1 obviously, but it was like Black Ops 2 was sitting at the bottom with 1.6%. It was
Good.
flat.
Black
sucks.
Ops 2. The only reason why original Black Ops sold so much was because they announced zombies. Now, if they didn't announce zombies for Black Ops 2, it would not have sold as much.
Probably,
Because-
yeah.
Because that's what really, in my opinion, sold World at War, was people are like, oh, there's a zombie game mode once you beat the campaign, and that was just fun, because you could run around and do tons of shit with friends, and it was hilarious. It was
And
fun.
that's
And zombies. Who doesn't like zombies? I mean,
I don't.
Well, there's
What if
you have a
people have
problem.
been for that.
what if
Just cut.
Dude, I'm playing Medal Honor Warfighter right now. It is so good.
What?
What a way to start off a game with a bang. Oh dear God.
Game again.
So, just having a look at coming out for the next 2 months. Who here has played Metal Gear Solid?
Nope.
Oh,
Haven't
that
played.
Nope.
I noticed that they were releasing a new game as well when I was looking at the website.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rising.
What's it again?
And I'm subscribed to Xbox Live Visual Magazine, so I saw that too.
Oh yeah, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Yeah.
On the same day
Was it-
Christ 3 comes out.
wasn't that game scheduled to come out like a while ago? It was just, it couldn't because they never finished it or something?
And Mastodon.
When was the last Metal Gear game?
I can't quite remember. It was Metal Gear Solid 4. I'm gonna say it was brilliant. It was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's got to be one of the single greatest game endings I've ever seen in my life.
I never got into the Metal Gear series just because that I started playing video games at a later age. Like, I had an old Atari system, but it was so old that it fried. So, and there was like that 10-year span that I never played games until like 5th grade. So I missed out on all the good stuff.
Something else I want to point out for those people who like the RTS style games is StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm comes out on March 12th. For those who
wait for that. I
play.
really am excited. Of this amazing game.
So,
In fact,
who all heard about that meteorite? Who all heard about that meteorite in
Yeah, I heard about it.
no,
Russia?
I did not hear
I
about
saw a video of that. I saw a video about that.
I did not hear about
Well,
it.
this was fun times with Liz. I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay, see you, Dance.
see it.
Cheers, Liz.
Well,
Yeah.
there that is. Alright.
All right.
So Matt's gone. I noticed.
And dances as well.
She literally put in like 2 sentences.
Yeah.
That.
What an amazing speaker.
And
Does
we're down.
Round of applause.
That's
Oh, yes.
You have to tell the story about our Halo 4 match last night.
Okay, so since you brought it up, last night I was playing with Penn. We were playing some Halo 4. You know, I was talking to him Skype, having a good time. My controller starts to die. You know, when you're playing SWAT and your controller starts to die and you're about to shoot someone in the head, but since when your controller dies, your gun strafes up. You know, it does that about 30 times, and I just keep dying, and I'm getting mad. I'm screaming, and the little, like, my controllers, when you got like full battery, your controller will vibrate for every little thing, like jetpack, shooting, reloading. There's that little vibrations you get. It stops doing that altogether. So I'm getting mad. I'm desperately looking for batteries. So I'm running around my house, taking apart, TV remotes, anything that's got batteries. Nothing in my house runs on AA's. It's all triples. I'm having a heart attack. I got 1 bar left. I'm trying to finish out the SWAT match, but I can't get a fracking headshot to save my life. Because every time I shoot, the gun strafes up. So Penn's laughing his head off because I keep screaming. It's like, my controller's going to die. He's like, Badoop, just fucking shit, controller's dead. And my brother walks in, like, what the fuck you yelling about? It's like, my controller's dying. He's like, hold on a minute. Goes back, pulls out 2 AA batteries. I'm like, these better work or else your ass is grass, sassafras. I didn't know, full battery bar. Best night of my life.
Dude. $60, I got my Xbox controller. It charges as I play.
Well, see, I had one of those cords. Actually, I had 2 of those cords. But they don't last long. They honestly don't.
I've had it for like 5 months.
The one I had for about a year, and like it's one of those where you plug it into the top, they give you the rechargeable battery pack, you plug it into the USB port of your Xbox, boom, you're good to go. And you can also play without your battery pack. And you can just plug that in, I used to do it when I was out of batteries. I'd plug that in while the other thing would charge. But it started to die. Like, you had to, like, wrap it around the controller once and, like, hold it with a certain finger so it starts charging. So I'm like, oh, I better go get a new one. I get a new one. The same thing happens to that one. It's like, well, he's supposed to be faulty or something. There's something wrong with them.
I just don't unplug it. Mine's charging constantly.
See, I just abandoned them altogether. So I now do batteries. I need to get a set of rechargeables. I had a set of rechargeable Duracell batteries, but those died. I lost it. The first day I got, I'm like, okay, my controller's dying. Let's find these rechargeables. Where'd my rechargeables go? Fantastic. $20 gone.
Nice.
So, the greatest investment I made in the way of batteries was buying, I think it was Best Buy, going to Best Buy and buying $20, $30 rechargeable stand. Just put them on there whenever I'm not playing, and they're always full for at least. So I know I played a good 12 hours yesterday, and I was only halfway down the bars, and I've had that for over a year. So, best investment I've made in batteries. Haven't bought packs since.
I think one of this is in my opinion a bad investment for like Xbox would be the wireless headset.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Like, because you'll be sitting there, it has to charge or else nothing, can't do anything.
Yep.
Like, I like the wired mics. I mean, I have wires run everywhere in my room. The only thing I like wireless is my internet.
Yeah.
I'm sad that my Turtle Beaches aren't wireless. You know, that's a downside because the cord's about like the size of my house. But
Yeah, those wires are long, and then they'll just get bunched up, and you can't.
oh
use
yeah,
them.
it's and then they get twisted. But
Yeah.
the Xbox mic, the little one that goes on your ear like a freaking Bluetooth, is
Yeah.
irritating.
Yeah,
I
my
would
friend
not
has one,
recommend-
and he has to constantly charge it like every 20 minutes.
Because it's got like such a slow. I don't get. Do they still make those?
I don't know. They probably
I don't think. If they do, they have to be better because I had one and I took it back the same day. I'm like, I can't. These are just irritating.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just jump in this gap right now. I'm on Hello Waypoint at the moment. And they've released some screenshots for episode 10 of Spartan Arts, which is coming on Monday. Trailer's just amazing.
How does it look?
Because
They've announced
uh,
that they're going to be premiering for the first time the Team Throwdown playlist.
What is this?
I have
Team
absolutely
Throwdown.
not here. They've released nothing else. They just say they're bringing in Team Throwdown.
hey guys,
Is it going to be
Any
the?
word on them bringing snipers back?
they brought Steve Snipers is already back, bro. It's been out all week.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
There's,
Yeah.
Sure. Well,
Does-
that
oh,
explains a lot, because I haven't been on
I don't
Halo 4
think
for like a
does
month.
Halo 4 have the same game type as Reach, where it was the team double thing, where it was just
Yes.
two.
Yeah.
They brought
Does
that back as well. They brought that back as
Okay.
well.
Because I remember in Reach, you dominate in that. You know, just get a big group of people, you know, or you and your buddy, and you just go throw down. It was so much
Yeah.
fun. It was just
Oh,
it was
wait.
chaos.
Oh, hey North. By the way.
Yeah?
I have another accommodation
I
mastered
know.
already.
I commented on that. I said K, because I don't care.
You Dicky, you're the one who gets complained about trying to beat me in accommodations.
I don't care at the moment. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't care at the moment.
Oh, and guys. Anyone else? Did anyone else hear there was another Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy.
Another one?
Yeah. Lightning Returns. Final Fantasy 13.
geez, they're on to 13 now?
Its
That's
release
one of those-
date. Its
That's
release
one of
date.
those series that needs to die. That and Call of Duty just needs to stop.
Yeah.
Its release date is fall of 2013. Is its release date? Fall of 2013.
You know what I want to see? A new game of? I want to see a Fallout 4. I want to see it happen.
Yeah.
It's not basically Fallout New Vegas.
No, a Fallout 4. I want to see a 4th.
I have not played Fallout at all.
Neither have I.
Go to your
Neither.
GameStop, pick up a Fallout 3, and just play it.
Nope.
You might not be
Oh,
impressed with the
amazing.
graphics, but it's really good.
The graphics are actually pretty good for the time it came out.
Yeah, for the
A
time
long
it came out, it was amazing. And
Yeah.
I got the opportunity in my 8th grade year. I went to Washington, D.C., and when I came home, I got on Fallout, and I compared Fallout 3's Washington, D.C. to the real Washington, D.C., and it is amazing how accurate those the buildings are.
Yeah, they're exactly alike. Like they
Except-
took painstaking effort to make it the same. Like you don't see that very often anymore.
The only downside I had with it was the Arlington National Cemetery in the game is really small. It's like the size of a few houses, but in
Oh.
actuality, Arlington's just absolutely
Oh,
massive.
dude, Arlington is huge.
I've personally been there. It is definitely massive.
Yeah, it is.
Hey guys.
If you're in the right spots, you can see. I believe you can see the Pentagon from the cemetery.
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, and guys. Another game I'm looking up since I'm here. They're coming with a new Power Rangers game. Power Rangers Super
God.
Samurai.
No way.
Jesus Christ.
The
They-
game,
Oh my
the-
god.
That's something else that needs to die. Except the TV series. That honestly needs to die. They've stretched that out too far.
and they gave their game a rating of a 2 out of 10.
I'm not surprised at all.
The rating is shallow combat within repetitive missions, constant issues with movement, and very little to do, and it's all poorly presented.
I guess it's a Kinect game.
Nope. Oh
Nope.
wait, yeah. Wait, yes it is. Yes it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. It's probably a Kinect game.
Yeah.
I'm really starting to get sick of these Kinect games. I really am. I may just, I think it's time that we go for the Kinect and the Move
Kinect-
and the Wii, and we should just stab them in the face. And
I mean, it was a nice effort by Microsoft to try and make Kinects. It just didn't exactly hit off with the audience at all.
Yeah, and it also, I think another thing, it came out at the wrong time. Like it led the Wii led it, and then that's when people were like, oh, it's Kinect's copying the Wii and everything, you know, because the Wii led the wireless motion set. It led that, and then Sony came out with their not very highly anticipated Move, which was just a dildo with a ball on the top.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, me personally, I like the Kinect. I especially like when I'm playing Skyrim, and you can do the voice call out with it, you know, or when my lazy ass doesn't want to get up, I can sit there and yell at my Xbox and tell it what to do.
Yeah.
Like, the Kinect is different because you don't need a controller when you're playing it. Like, that's what the PlayStation copied off the Wii. You need a controller to play it. But also, like, what the Kinect does, like you said, you can have voice commands and other stuff that the Wii or PlayStation just didn't have. And it offers just a new way to play the game that you're...
So guys, I have while I'm at some of games, I have two other games I want to tell you guys about.
Alright. Let's go.
Another one coming out is a Family Guy Back to the Multiverse. Back to the Multiverse. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen the some glimpses of that.
See, I kind of like games like that, like Simpsons games and Family Guy games that like they think are gonna be good just because they put that name in front of it.
Yeah, see what you mean. Yeah.
It got a 4.5.
Alright. Well.
And the other one I want to show you guys is Sonic the Fighters. They came out with the new Sonic game. This time it's basically the Mortal Kombat. Well, it looks like Mortal Kombat Sonic style.
Oh, you know what I want to see Microsoft do with something? Is I want to see him do a kind of a Super Smash Bros. Spinoff, like Sony did it, PlayStation did it with their I don't know what it was called. It was like a Smash Bros. Except with all the Sony, Xbox, or PlayStation characters. I want to see someone do that with Microsoft. So, you know, you've got all your Gears of War, you've got Master Chief, Halo, you know, all your maybe some Call of Duty characters thrown in there, some Left 4 Dead characters thrown in there. You know, Commander Shepard from, you know.
Yes.
Mass Effect.
Definitely.
You know, I want to see a game that comes out like that for maybe each company because, you know, they all did that. And it just seemed like a cool thing to do.
Who knows? Throw some Borderlands 2 in there, maybe.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Crackdown. Throw some Crackdown characters in there.
Left 4 Dead 2.
Borderlands 2.
Left 4 Dead.
Speaking of Borderlands 2, anybody know anything about that 4th DLC that's coming out?
Give me a second. I have the Xbox Live official magazine in front of me. I will look it up. See if I can't find it in the magazine.
Because that, I just remember something. I don't remember if it was, I think it may have been either one of the Soul Calibur games or one of the I think it was probably Soul Calibur that did it. I think it may have been one of the Japanese ones. They did have a Halo character in it. I don't remember which one it was exactly, but it was the one of the female Spartans. It was,
Kelly or Linda?
yeah,
No.
one of those two.
Oh, here it is.
We're talking about video games. I got to bring this up. I've been looking forward to this ever since I heard about it. Lego Marvel, the video game.
I heard that was on one of the covers of Game Informer.
Yep. I'm looking at it right now.
Okay, Gary, I found it. Borderlands, is it Borderlands 2 Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt?
No.
That's been on for a while.
Yeah.
It's the
That was a bad one.
Is it about the treasure hunt thing, or is that the...
No. Sir Hammerlock's Hunt was the Nakayama. The one that was like 5 missions long and took half an hour to beat.
Alright, I got something from the Examiner, and the Examiner, I've seen there's some interesting things, like, for example, they've done stuff with Miracle of Sound, which is very good, like, video game style, based off music. And once my computer loads, I'll be able to see what they have on it.
Well, I'm currently looking at the Lego Marvel Superhero Tools website, where they're showing there's quite a large banner for the Lego Marvel game, and it is looking rather good just from the banner. I mean, if the game
Captain America all the way.
Dude, no.
It's an
Iron Man.
No.
Captain America.
Speaking of which,
Not dude.
who here has seen a trailer for the new Iron Man movie?
I have.
I have, yeah.
It's just
I've got a lot of questions about it.
I want to see it. I have not seen Iron Man 1 or 2, but I want to see it. I own Iron Man 1. I'm going to watch
Is
it. I have
his-
to watch it.
Is the suit controlled by like his mind or something?
what?
Yeah, dude, if you read in the comics, what happens is, after a while, he creates a suit that can hide in the marrow of his bones, and he can bring it out whenever he wants. So basically, the suit responds to his thoughts. So it's basically, he's becoming a Spartan.
Because I watched the trailer.
He has his own AI, Jarvis, who helps
Yeah.
run the suit.
Yeah.
You know, which, Jarvis features quite heavily in the first movie, just like with that, because he needs that sort of thing. But no, I'm quite excited to see this. They released the banner for it, which is actually currently my desktop background, of him falling down into the city, sort of in pain, no helmet, his armor's falling apart, and fire everywhere, and then the banner says, "Even heroes." So it's looking pretty serious.
What are you looking at?
The official banner for Iron Man 3.
So I now have the most recent Game Informer in front of me, and I'm looking at the page on The Witcher 3. You guys heard about that?
I have the Game Informer magazine right now that has Witcher 3 on the cover. Yeah, it looks interesting.
Looks like it's different. I'll give it that. I haven't read much about it.
It says Witcher 3 Wild Hunts, must-see next-generation RPG. That's what the cover says. And apparently,
Where is it?
what I'm reading
Yeah.
is the rumored, it's not exactly confirmed, the rumored name for the new DLC for, I believe, for Borderlands 2 would be Dial C for Claptrap. I believe it's what I'm looking at here. This is
Another
rumored-
Claptrap DLC?
Yeah, another one.
I thought the whole Claptrap Revolution was pretty. I thought it was funny. I mean, I completed it and I laughed. You know, I love the Claptrap.
I never played that one. I never played that and Ned.
I didn't play the only DLCs that I played for Borderlands 1 would be the Revolution. That was it. I think that was it.
Knox. That one was worth getting, in my opinion. But,
Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
Did you see it's kind of a glitch error that when you get in the secret armory, you can set it to unlimited time. You just run around and get everything.
Yeah, I know. I've used that more than once.
When I get Borderlands 1, or when I re-get Borderlands 1 and down the DLC, me, we're gonna go play that, and I'm gonna see if I can't sniff out some good weapons.
My Borderlands got like corrupted by some asshole hacker, so yeah, that was fun. So I can't really play that anymore. But I do play 2 a lot. You guys have played any of the DLCs on 2?
Nope, not yet.
I still have yet to buy one of the games, so you know. But I played a little bit of the first one. It definitely looks like a good series, but I just don't have the money to get any of the games. So yeah, that's my problem.
All right, I'm gonna throw something out here. I'm gonna do a general question, like for everyone.
All right.
Okay. If you could have any vehicle in any video game of any genre in your parking lot or in your driveway and its keys in your hand, which one would it be?
Oh.
That is a good question.
That's easy.
Hang on, we're gonna go down the line. Okay, Pen, what's yours?
The Mantis from Halo 4.
Okay.
I would love to
Alpha
walk around
North.
with that thing.
North, what would yours be?
I'm gonna have to pass for the moment. Give me a little bit of time to think about this.
Okay, Marcus.
Same as North. Give me some time.
Oh, I
said
thought of
it.
a better one.
No, you already said you shut up.
Haha.
I want the mammoth from Halo 4. I want to do the fucking mammoth.
That wouldn't fit in your driveway.
I got a
That
pretty
would be
big
like the
driveway.
size. That would be your whole. Okay, undead.
Yeah, give me some time. I gotta think about this.
Nice question, Voight. Or no, sorry, not Voight. You sound like Voight to me for some reason at the moment. Delta. Thank you.
Everyone's got the thing.
Okay,
Making everyone use their brains.
You're just like omitting.
I want a mammoth, UNSC cruise frigate, or a Covenant destroyer.
Only get one. Only get one. You get one. You don't get all of them. You get one. This isn't a
That's
combo.
why I
pay.
said or.
Hello.
Fine.
Yeah, go for yours.
Scarab.
Alright.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
I have mine. Would have to be the M850 Grizzly tank from Halo Wars,
Ooh,
because the
double-
Grizzly was just amazing.
I thought that we're all taking things from Halo.
I know. Everyone's going for Halo. It's any game, so you can take something from anything.
I know. I just don't. I'm going from the games I have. That would probably be the best vehicle out of all the games I have.
And also, Halo
So, yeah.
provides you with the most kick-ass vehicles of all time. I mean, you're looking at the Grizzly, you're looking at the Mammoth, Covenant Destroyers, you've got the Mantis, you've got the Scarab, you've got that really giant Mantis in the Adrift map, even if you can't use it. I mean...
Oh, and then there's the new Covenant thing that they have in some of the like they have some in the campaign. Have
It's like a phantom.
it's I believe they called it a lynch. They're lynches.
Oh.
Is what they were called.
Just, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give my answer, which I'm probably gonna have to go with Mr. Grimm's motorcycle from any of the Twisted Metal games.
Huh? Interesting.
Hey, guys.
Because when you have an invincible motorcycle that shoots flaming skulls, I think you're set forever.
Guys,
If we're
I have
gonna
a...
talk about flaming motorcycles, what about Ghost Riders?
Yeah, I was about to say, dude, if we're talking about
Well,
motorcycles, you might have
you'd
to
have-
go Ghost Rider.
Well, the only way to get his motorcycle would be to be the Ghost Rider, which wouldn't
You
be too
said
bad.
you have the keys in your hand, which means that you
Oh,
would
yeah.
be Ghost Rider.
I would
be
be
guys.
Ghost Rider. Honestly, I would be Ghost Rider.
Well, I could be fucking Iron Man, because technically it's kind of a car. Cause
No, it's not. It's a
It's
suit.
it's a suit.
It's not a car.
It's
Hey,
a
guys.
suit, it's not a car.
Hey, guys,
Speaking
question.
of technicalities, I think I'm gonna have to go with that flying car that Batman has in the
Of the
newest
bat.
Oh, yeah.
The bat.
Yeah.
The bat.
Hey, guys.
Yes.
Which,
and-
out of Halo, which would you rather have? The Pillar of Autumn or Forward Under the Dawn?
Forward
Pillar.
Pillar of-
Or that giant circle globe thing the Dida travels around in?
Forward.
I
that'd be
take-
cool.
No, I'm gonna take none of the above. I'll take Infinity. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Oh.
No,
I'll take,
This is a nice.
okay,
Good question.
I'll take a Reaper ship from Mass Effect
Actually,
3.
you know what? I'll take the UNSC Hopeful because it's a mobile fucking hospital. Fuck you.
Okay, seriously,
Yeah.
did we...
They did the.
I did-
The pen gave us...
I would take the...
Pen gave us a choice between a frigate and a Halcyon class cruiser. Seriously, Pen, it's not a decision.
I go Pillar. I want to go to the Pillar of Autumn.
Yeah,
I
dude,
take
I'm
the-
going Pillar.
I'd go with that too.
I
That-
take a
that thing
frigate.
is a fucking tank.
I take a frigate because one, it's got a mat gun. So does a Pillar of Autumn, or a Halcyon class cruiser, in that matter, has a mat gun. But I
Okay.
take a frigate because one, it can atmosphere. It can go on the planet. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't think a Halcyon can go to the planet unless it was like being docked.
True.
It
'Cause-
can't go to the planet regardless. It's
'Cause
not
a frig-
for atmosphere.
Right. The
Okay,
the
guys.
frigate
I
can
got a better one.
ground.
I got a better one for you. Would you take the Forward Unto Dawn with all the crew that you have so far seen crew it, or the Mother of Invention with its crew?
Mother of Invention.
Mother of Invention.
Orders Dawn because Mother Invention gets destroyed. Well, so does Dawn, but still.
Yeah.
I get
If
Master
anyone
Chief.
does it, okay. If anyone doesn't know, the Mother... Wait. God damn it.
The MOI is the frigate in Red vs. Blue.
Yeah.
and
Harms
it
the-
does not actually get destroyed. It just gets knocked out of the sky.
Yeah.
It gets
I don't know.
it crashes like the pillar.
Yeah.
I had a confusion. I thought the Mother Invention. I thought of Midnight in the Heart of Midlothian, that ship from I got those confused. So
Hey,
Um,
hey guys, here's another one. What would you guys take? This Mother of Invention or the Staff of Chairman?
Staff of Charon.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude, stuff with Karen and
Still gonna go with the MOI.
I don't know.
Staff of Sharon. Why? Because we've seen the Staff of Sharon beat the Mother of Invention. It is the
It's only because they were not expecting it. Now imagine them both expecting an attack. Imagine how that would turn out.
he would. The Staff of Sharon
well,
win.
the ship.
no.
the ship
no.
that
you
was-
don't
it was-
get
it
to say
was-
because you're insurrectionist leader. You're gonna be biased.
So
It was a
I'm
the,
honestly saying
the ship they used. It was a UNSC dreadnought, and it can be a dreadnought can beat a frigate.
Yeah. Good.
I would.
So on the topic of favorites,
Ah.
what is your favorite trailer of all time? For anything. It doesn't matter. DLC,
Right.
games, anything.
Jesus.
Like- Wait, is this like movies too, or just games?
Well, games. Yeah.
I don't know. It'd probably be a the Halo 4 Believe trailer. No, the Halo 3 Believe trailer. The Assassin's Creed Revelations trailer or Gears of War 2 trailer. One of those.
I think my favorite would be probably have to be the one I was most excited for, which would be the Halo 4 trailer, the one they showed on the football ad during one of the football games, which was it was the first one where it was Master Chief coming out of the pod, and it was the scene of Requiem, the Requiem corridor opening up and taking in the half of the frigate.
Oh yeah.
Hey
That
guys,
would have to be my favorite because I was excited about
For
that.
me,
I'm gonna have the Halo 4 trailer too because how they started off with making it like a speech in front of people all the way to the ship being attacked. So
for me,
No,
hey guys,
it would have to be the first season 10 trailer for Red vs. Blue, the teaser, where they.
if we're going shows too, I'm gonna have to go with that probably. Be the season 10
No,
trailer.
dude, we're talking about video games, not movies.
I know, but
No,
video games wise, I
Said-
have to go with Halo 4.
he said any.
He said anything but movies. He's
Oh,
TV
sorry.
shows
Sorry.
and games.
Oh.
Talking about games, then it has to be Diablo 3.
All right.
Because
That's-
the thing was that
you know-
they kept delaying it, and they kept delaying it, and eventually we thought, it just wasn't going to come out. And all of a
And
sudden,
then it
all of a sudden, E3, the thing pops up, and everyone's just like, oh my god, it's back.
yeah.
It just puts up so much hype for it.
hey guys.
Yeah.
What would you all say if when I saw the Halo 4 trailer, I wasn't all too hyped up for it?
I understand that.
Well, there
That's
wasn't
all-
really much of a reveal with it. It was just Master Chief, planet.
Yes, that sounds like, it's not really it's not really
We're
looking too
talking about
good.
Halo 2, right?
But we're talking Halo trailers. My favorite Halo trailer has to be Halo 3. Just really this little kid, all of a sudden, Joel Spartan helmet, jumps off the freaking cliff and basically kicks the bird chieftain with a grab hammer in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Gives him the boot.
Boot to the head.
And what about game endings, guys? What would you say would be your favorite game endings?
Game endings?
Game endings? Oh,
Probably Halo 3.
Sequence.
I really like stabbing Commander Shepard in the eye in Call of Duty, just because I threw a knife in his eye.
yeah.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Halo 3 because of the last part of the last level, where you're just driving off into the Fordham head-on.
Yeah,
that was good, too.
I think that was actually, they actually used that as part of the game show that Rooster Teeth helped do was, what was it, The Gauntlet was that. They used that as part of the last episode. It was a fairly good game show.
I
I
didn't
like
even watch
see all of it.
I didn't see all of it.
It was,
I
it was
should.
I
seen
didn't like the
first two
idea.
episodes.
For me, it's...
I like the idea. Sorry, go ahead, Gerbil.
Thanks, and for me, it's got to be the ending of Halo Reach, simply because you've gotten the Cortana out of it, and could have bought this 3 ago, and now you've got no idea what's going to happen to 6. You think that I thought that they were just going to kick him off, or that they'll show you a cinematic of him dying, and then all of a sudden they throw you into this random level, and you're like, all I could think was, no, there's no way you could survive this, and
Oh yeah, because it just said survive.
yeah, you're fighting for your life. I mean, you actually are in this position where it puts you in this position where you just got to take.
Where there's no good way out.
Yeah.
And like, you live the last of this guy's life, but you do it emotionally in his shoes. I mean, it's got to be one of the best ones, like of all time.
Halo 3, the ending for that was still my personal favorite, just because first one I ever played. I mean, that the ending for that is I think what some.
Halo 4's ending was emotional.
Yeah, dude, I gotta
could
go with Halo
literally
4. That was
cry.
Yes, Halo 4.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could have sat there and just bawled my eyes out.
Still not my
Oh, and Delta. Remember this? There's only 2 times in Halo games I wanted to cry. The end of Halo 4 and Halo 3 ODST. If you get all the audio logs, if you listen to the last one, I kind of wanted to cry.
Yeah.
Because
that
of
was
Virgil and the
bad.
girls, like, God damn it, Virgil!
Yeah.
Well, Virgil was like the superintendent, so
Virgil
I know,
was awesome.
but even like recorded everything her father said, repeated it to her, saying, "Girl, I'm fine. I'm proud of you. I've seen you grow up."
Yeah.
Like, you son of a.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
exactly.
I was
That's
having a
respect,
good
man.
day.
Yeah.
Now
Well,
I gotta
there goes
cry.
my day.
It's like, well,
That's one of the games I think shouldn't have been, put down as much as it was in the Halo community. Was Halo 3 ODST. It was actually one of the better games.
It
yes,
was.
it was.
A game that I really liked and was looking for was Halo Wars that no
That
one
one,
liked.
I have changed
dude,
my
I hated
on
that game.
'cause I actually
Oh
have
my
played it.
goodness. I was waiting for a game like that to come out.
I
It may have not been by my favorite company, but I liked it. I really liked it.
I never played Halo Wars. I don't like it.
Look,
I
the strategy
have played it.
Then it's
I know. That's why I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of strategy games. If I control my troops, go anywhere, I don't feel like I'm productive. I don't feel like I'm the one making the difference. I like
Yeah.
first-person shooters where I'm actually making the difference. I'm the one shooting. I'm the one making the absolute difference.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I have recently played it because I bought it for Christmas just because it was Halo. I have put it. My opinion has changed on it. I don't dislike it as much. It's actually fairly good. The story is good. The cutscenes are amazing.
Oh, those
I know.
cutscenes are just
Oh yeah, the
beautiful.
cutscenes are really good.
Yeah, I've seen AMVs and walkthroughs of it.
They're pretty good. And
I think
I believe actually the way it was set, the style of game, the RTS, I believe that's originally how they were planning to do Halo, but then it eventually evolved into a first-person shooter. That they
Which I love.
yeah.
Well, I think since we were talking about favorite trailers, I think Halo Wars trailer has to be my favorite because it opened up just to Marines. There was no spark. It was awesome because
Yeah,
it was that really good cinematic.
That's another reason that Halo 3 ODST was a good reason, because it was a change in how you were playing. You weren't playing as a super soldier. You were playing as one of the. Although they are still Marines, they're one of the elite Marines, but you're still playing
Like today's Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a feel when you're playing it. You're not invincible as you feel when you're playing as a Spartan.
You're vulnerable.
Like they really, like you're more vulnerable, and you're not as, like you're still powerful. You have to play it. You have
I
to act.
believe the systems they had in their helmets, the visor system, that was slightly more advanced than in your typical Spartan HUD. It was a little more advanced than that because you could still slightly see the outline of enemies when they were, even when they were cloaked. It was slight like yellow outline or something like that. It's so it was still interesting because they still have good technology. They have amazing skills. It's just different turn on how you play it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they put that in there purely because just one of them, if they go cloaked, just one of them can walk up to you and kill you in just one hit. But in something like Reach, it's not as hard, or in Halo 4, if they go cloaked, it's harder for them to kill you. But in ODST, it's easy for them to kill you, and they don't really have to try. so they made it easier for you to see them and hopefully kill them. Like you would be able to in something like 4.
Yeah.
All right then.
Okay, I do believe that is in fact all the time we have for today. So if our dear listeners would like to tune in next week for more being mean to pen, for more discussions on things, we will be discussing the trailer of Destiny, which would have been released, and other things that would come up during the week. If you have a question, please leave it in the comments below, like the Facebook page, also in the link below. Subscribe to us, and if you have any complaints, please put it in the no one gives a fuck drawer, or just give it a 10. Thanks, good morning, good evening, and good night.
Hold on, I want to play something. Wait for it.
This is Patricia Tanis, and I have found another vault. As you may know, it's called Pandora.
You don't want to hear about that, Vault Hunter. I'm Tor, and I'm here to ask you one question, and one question only. Explosives! We at the Tor Corporation sincerely believe this is f***ing awesome! It's so awesome that we're gonna set up a tournament to find us #1 badass. You want in? Come to where the vault is buried. In the badass crater of badass. Piston will sponsor you.
All right. Well, there that is.
All right,
Before we go,
So much boss.
maybe we
before we go, I want to throw something here. Every Friday night at 8 o'clock, I run an anime stream. If any of you like anime, I'll send a link. We play anime shows. We're starting up one of the shows, Welcome to the NHK. Very funny. I recommend you check it out. So, boom. Just want to throw it in there.
okay.
Okay.
Just gonna cut
Anyone-
it there. I have to go.
Anyone-
Peace
anyone-
out.
Okay, we
See
will
ya.
be sending off. Thank you to our guest speaker, Marcus. And goodbye.